Alright, I don't own a tripod, so you're kind of suspended from the ceiling right now, and it's kind of the best I can do for video. I have my nice little ruler here with metric on this side. If you notice the very start of it, you know, there's this big blank gap. The first measurement I'm going to try and do is just there's a gap here before it hits that piston, and I'll try and measure some free play in that. So what I'm going to do is just have it push against that metal bit, and I'm going to try and measure off this bit, the outer piece of metal, from rest to up and where I contact the piston. So if I go ahead and put it like this, and I call that 0, when I push it, let's see, that's 1, maybe about 2, maybe 2 or 3 millimeters between rest and where it just makes contact. I went and adjusted this out further so I could get more range for squishing it down as hard as I could. I don't know how to do it on this end as much, so I'm just going to try and claim a free spot, I guess. Again, I don't know the scientific way of doing this. Doesn't help if I'm on inches either, at least if I'm trying to keep consistent. Okay. Alright, so if I'm at rest and I'm measuring from the top of this circle to the 0 point on my ruler, and I press in, well, let's first measure up until I hit the piston. So I hit the piston at about almost a centimeter. Now if I try and push it in as hard as I can, well, you know, I give it a darn good squeeze. That's 3.5 centimeters, about there. If I really want to squeeze, I can get it to about 4 centimeters. I don't know of a different measurement I could do. That isn't too helpful, I don't think. If I try and measure from this elbow, I've got all this stuff in the way, but if I eyeball it, oh shit. Sorry. There we go. If I try and eyeball it a little bit, I'd say it goes from 0 to about 2 centimeters or so from the elbow until it comes in. And that bolt, let's see, from this bar here to this bar here, I have it set about, that is 1.5 centimeters, just about dead on. All right. if I'm going to go ahead and squeeze, I can almost just about, unfortunately you can't see it very well, but I can just about bottom out the grip if I'm really yanking on it. This being my first bike and all, I really don't know what's normal, if that's standard or not. I know I've gone about 5 miles an hour or 5-10 miles an hour around the neighborhood and just kind of gave it a hearty squeeze, and it will lock up and dive bomb. I haven't been brave enough to go ahead and really got on it to the point where I'm chirping the front tire or anything stupid like that. So I don't know if I have the confidence to do that, or stupidity, whatever you want to call it. So there you have it. And oh yes, I just got done bleeding the brake line here. I need to go and clean up, it seems like, because I didn't do a good job of cleaning up. But I went and bled it from above and below to try and get the air bubbles out. I wish I could say the name of the YouTube video I watched, but bleeding brakes is pretty standard. Nothing to it. If you can do it on a truck, you pretty much can do it on any vehicle. So there you have it.